Hey Tube, iTucker11 here, my review of the new Trent Airbender iPad Mini Rugged Series case. Now, as the name says, this is a rugged case, and you can see even on the keyboard it is pretty rugged. You see on the keyboard itself we do have a bit of a rubber outline or rubber protective that you can peel off, which reveals the plastic keyboard itself. So you can have that on or off, but it doesn't really work too well if you have the rubber piece off. And on the iPad Mini itself, you can see it does have an OtterBox-like case, which is very protective. You see, looking around it, you can see that it does have multiple pieces, including a screen shield on it itself, so a little plastic piece which goes over the screen, and then we have rubber on the back. So you can see when you take off the rubber piece what it looks like, and it is a two-piece case with the outer plastic frame and then the rubber piece. So go ahead and install that, and you can see what it looks like when it is on, and you can tell that it does fit pretty securely, and it does have all the ports covered with a piece of rubber, which is pretty easy to get to, and overall I haven't had any problems with getting to any of the ports. It definitely does keep it dust free, dirt free, and really just keeps it protected while giving still access to all of your ports without any problems whatsoever. You see also all the buttons are covered, but they're very easy to get to. You see you also have to install this case. All you have to do is snap on the back with the case and you're good to go. From there you can change the angle of it to anywhere you want. You can even put it backwards if you want that, if you're presenting or something and you want the people behind you to see what you are showing. Now you can also see that you can close it like a clamshell case, and once you do this it is like a laptop. However, once you see it, you can snap on the little secure little tag there. Once you have that, it is pretty secure. However, this is extremely thick. Although you do get the protection of both the iPad and the keyboard, both wrapped in rubber, it is thicker than an inch, so thicker than a MacBook Pro regular or most laptops. So definitely thickness and the weight of it is a little bit problem. You can see the function and numbers are combined, so if you're going to use the function buttons at the top, like brightness or home button, you're going to have to hold the function button while pressing it to get it to work. Now the typing experience on this is pretty good. The only complaint about it would have to be the size, but that has to accommodate due to the small size of the iPad mini. So really its keyboard isn't too bad, there's not too much flex, but the only problem I've had is due to the small size of the keyboard, which again has to do with the iPad mini. But apart from that, it's really not a bad keyboard for what it is. I definitely recommend it for anybody in the search for an iPad mini keyboard case. However, you won't be taking away a little bit of weight and you're taking around a little bit of heft with this because it's a pretty thick case. So don't forget to subscribe and check me out on Twitter, iTucker11. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out new Trent, and I'll see you later.